Hey! Y'all, I just got home from dinner. It was a super good mail day. I got a box of new clothes. I got a new mask in the mail from my friend Jordan Andrews at Leather and Lace. I got a Lime Life box with a refill on my shaving cream. Thank goodness, because I'm almost out. So that came at like the perfect time. And I got another box from a brand new company, or a brand new company to me. They're still a fairly new company. Hey, Brittany. I ordered your eyeshadow, but it hasn't come in yet. I'll let you know. A new company to me. They're not brand new, but they're still fairly new. And I want to tell you a little bit about them. And then I'm going to open this with y'all. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm going to check it out of the box, but it's still in the bubble wrap. So as one of the things that Lime Life does is our Fempire Fund. And I could go on and on about why this is the big deal to be part of it and a big deal to earn shares in it. But it's one of the ways that they allow beauty guides to have additional financial empowerment, because at a certain point, you earn shares in the Fempire Fund, and we invest that money into other women-owned businesses. And when those businesses make money, the beauty guides make money. The beauty guides are in the Fempire Fund. That's a really short abbreviated version of it. But it's a huge deal. It's a huge investment opportunity. You get a bonus when you get a share of it. But then you're also owning shares in the fund that owns shares in these companies. So last year we supported Slick Chicks, which you've heard me talk about. You've probably heard of them because they partnered with Aerie this year. And they have undergarments, underwear and bras for differently abled people, because sometimes you can't, you may not be able to put your underwear or your bra on with two hands. You may need one that snaps on the side. You may need different things that I'd never thought about it before until I heard about this company. So that was last year. This year, we had a couple of different women-owned businesses that were interested in getting funding from our Fempire Fund. And so all the ladies that have a share in it got to do a Shark Tank style day, where they heard presentations from these companies talking about everything. They got to ask them all these questions and literally make all of these decisions about where we were going to put $1 million. I think there was 4 companies this year, and we were going to pick one and give that company $1 million to help them grow, and some resources and some help and some assistance and some other things. But the capital is huge. If you don't know, women-owned businesses have a harder time getting capital for their business. And so we're that's the problem we're trying to solve. So that's the reasoning behind this. So at our big Palooza last weekend, they announced the company for this year, the company that we supported with $1 million from the Fempire Fund. Y'all, I was in tears. I know you find that super hard to believe. I was in tears as they talked about it. I literally got off the training that day and got on my phone and ordered one right away. And I am so excited to show this to you. This is genius on a million levels. It's so smart. And I'm super excited that we get to be part of it. So this company is called Invisaware. Let me open this. It's called Invisaware. And it is, so that's the way that it says, the box says smart jewelry that could save your life. And it's jewelry that has a button on it, and you can push that button twice, really rapid press, quick, push that button twice. And when you do that, it'll alert up to 5 people that you set up that you need help, and it'll call 911. So the owner and the creator of this was talking about this, and she was describing why she built it, where this idea came from and what came out of it. And she said, my grandmother refused to wear one of those big old ugly panic buttons because it was a big old ugly panic button, and we needed a different solution. So she didn't want to wear one of those big clunky panic buttons around her neck but we figured out that she would wear a little necklace or a little piece of jewelry that could serve as the panic button. Y'all, like a million lights went off in my head. One, I would have bought one for Gray Mary in every color. Like, I would have. Because she had a big old panic button for a while, and she didn't like it. Because it's clunky, and it's not cute, and it's not fun, and she had this, you know, not fun. I totally get not wanting to wear one of those big old clunky plastic panic buttons. So, it's smart for a million reasons, but it's also brilliant for if you've got kids going to college. This is so smart. Or if you are a woman that just goes out to your car sometimes by yourself. Maybe you're leaving a restaurant late at night and you're walking out by yourself to the parking lot or whatever. We end up in situations all the time that maybe you don't feel as safe, or maybe something happens. Maybe you get in a car wreck and your phone goes flying across the car and you can't get to it, but you can push a button on your necklace or on your bracelet or on your keychain. I'm listing all different options that are on their website. So smart. I kind of want to buy one for every woman in my life. I thought for a second about not doing this on a live because I thought I kind of want to just buy these for everybody in my life and say, like, here, you need this. And so I'm worried about spoiling the surprise, but it's more important that everybody gets one of these. I was talking to some people, like some other beauty guys that heard this presentation when they made it on Saturday. And there were so many people that were like, I'm buying one of these for my mom. I'm buying one for my daughter. I'm buying one for my granddaughter. I'm buying one for my best friend. So-and-so needs this. So-and-so needs it. Over and over, so many of us thought of different reasons that we would use one and we wanted one. And sometimes it's just peace of mind. But sometimes it's because you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. And for me, like when I think about all those scenarios, I don't often put myself in situations or end up in situations where I don't feel particularly safe like that. I just, maybe I'm too much of a homebody. But the car wreck, I started thinking about it and I was like, yeah, that's a legit concern. And I know for some people sometimes you just end up someplace. If you're walking to your car late at night or you're wherever, things happen. You just never know. And sometimes you need to be able to get a hold of people. So this one, you push the button and it's got a website and you list, I think you can list up to 5 people that get an alert immediately with your location. Says that you need help, and then it can also call 911. So let's open it. Y'all, I'm so excited. And how cute is this packaging? So when it says smart jewelry that could save your life, it really could. There's lots of stories. She was telling several stories, at the convention, about things that happened, lives that were saved because they had a piece of jewelry that they could notify somebody right away. And y'all, if I start telling all those stories, I will cry. I'm so excited. Okay, so here's the little booklet about it. By the way, if you decide you want one, let me know because I have a code that you can use. There is a friends and family of Lime Life code. And since I consider you either friends or family, if you're watching this, I have a code that you can use. Okay, so this is directions. And there's an app. So it's got directions. It's an app. I was saying on the website, but they have their own little app and you just type it and you get the information in that way. But yeah, so I have a code if you want it. And they have all sorts of stuff on their website. I didn't even look at everything they have because it was a very quick decision why I ordered what I did, and you'll see why in just a minute. I didn't have to think very hard about which one I was going to order. They've got lots of different options though. Y'all, I ordered this last Saturday night after I got off the training, and it's already here on Friday. It showed up this afternoon. So, they shipped this thing out right away. You ready? You're gonna see it. Oh, I'm excited. Y'all, this is cool. You're about to see exactly why I ordered the one that I did. And there's different lengths too. You'll see it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a silver Lime Life logo. We also have a gold Lime Life logo, and two silver and gold Lime Life keychains. If you don't want the Lime Life logo, I totally understand. Although you should, but I totally get that. We have other ones. They have lots of other ones. They have some other like shapes of things, and also just some other ones that are simpler. Okay, so here's the back of it. So this is all, obviously the chain is silver and cute, and you can get different lengths. My charm is the Lime Life logo because and that's silver metal. I hope you can see the back of this. It's literally just like white, but that's where it has the button. There's like a little, you can tell that's a button. So if you quick press that twice, I don't have mine set up yet, obviously. But after I go and set stuff up, you can quick press that twice, and it would message 5 people and be like, hey, Katie needs help. This is where she is. And it would call 911. If you set it up to do that, I think that's an optional thing. I think you can say that you don't want it to do that. And I didn't show you all this. You can see, so that charm actually could come off. So if I decide I don't want this as a necklace anymore, I could take that charm off and put it on a bracelet, or I could put it on a keychain or something else. It's definitely got some weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I liked this one. And obviously you could, like, it moves. Honestly, we ate dinner outside tonight, so I'm still like sweating. That's not cute, I'm sorry. So this is obviously adjustable, but I could buy a shorter chain or a longer chain for it too, or I could have picked that one out. I liked this length because I wanted to layer it. I love to layer necklaces, but I love it because it just blends in like any normal necklace that I'm wearing, like any general. Not a surprise to anybody that I would be wearing a Lime Life logo necklace, right? It just looks like any normal necklace. I can layer it with others. You're not gonna accidentally press it because you have to quick press twice. It's not like if you just have it on, you're accidentally gonna hit it. But you never know what could happen. And so just knowing, maybe it's a peace of mind thing. Maybe you're thinking of, if I talk about this, you're thinking of, if you've got daughters at college, if you've got family members that live in big cities and have to walk a lot back to their apartment or condo, or if you've got older family members that live by themselves that you just want to have another layer of safety and security in their ability to contact you right away, it's so much better than, like she said, it's so much cuter than one of those big old clunky panic buttons, but that's essentially what it is. And instead of calling the company that you have the panic button from, it calls your family members right away. Like instead of, some of those panic buttons are set up where it contacts the company first, and then the company has to call your family members and all that kind of stuff. If I push this one twice, 5 people that I choose are gonna get an alert right away, and they're gonna call 911. It doesn't have to go through the company, it's just automatic. And that's awesome. That's really good. The stories that she told were about a family member who bought one for an older family member, or somebody who bought one for an older family member, and then literally like the very next week, that family member fell and couldn't get up, couldn't reach their phone, and needed it, and pushed the button, and they were able to get to her right away. There was another one about a young lady in a car wreck, and her phone flew across the way. She couldn't get to it. So she pushed that, and her dad was able to get there right away because they sent the location to him, and the ambulance and 911. So there's a reason it's called the smartest jewelry that just might save your life. And there's different, like I said, I didn't even look at all the different choices because I knew I wanted this one, but let's look through this thing. So this is like a on this little pamphlet. It shows a necklace with like another symbol. You can get, they have like all sorts of different symbols. Here's some of the little bracelets on the back of this. I'd hold this up, but I don't think you can see it. So I know they have necklaces, bracelets, and keychains. Or, and I didn't know this until I just opened this a minute ago. This pendant will come off and I could put it on something else. So like I have it on a necklace, but if I decided later that I wanted it on a bracelet instead, or I wanted it on a keychain, or I wanted it on something else, or if I had another necklace, then I just wanted to keep them all on that, I could totally do that. So I am super excited to know that we were able to do something that supported this company. I can see so quickly how this company can be, is already saving lives. Invisiwear has already saved people's lives by people wearing it. And I'm just amazed. I think it's brilliant. I think it's just a brilliant business idea. And I am super excited that here at Lime Life, we were able to support them and give them $1 million to help with their business and help support them in other ways, and partner with them. And so, yeah. So like I said, I will probably be buying these for several people in my life. But in the meantime, if you have anybody that you know that you would like to have one, or that you think would benefit from one, let me know. I have a Lime Life family and friends discount code. Since you're family and friends, I would be happy to send that your way. And I will say this, they had, when I ordered this last week, they were doing a summer sale and the code worked on top of the sale too. So that's a deal. So I'm excited. This is the most fun mail. I told you it was a good mail day, but this might be the most fun mail I opened. I've been waiting for this to come. I thought it was gonna get delivered yesterday, and mail was running late yesterday, so it didn't get delivered. So I'm super excited that it came today. I've been waiting for it. I am excited. Okay, I'm gonna go open the rest of those boxes that are in there. Bye, y'all. Have a good rest of the day.